So with the Part 2 Carnival LR banners coming very soon to Global Dokkan, I wanted to do a should you summon because I know a lot of people are probably caught in the middle on whether they want to summon on these banners or not. Because on one hand, of course, you've got two new really good Carnival LRs, especially the Goku. And you do also have some returning Carnival LRs. So, of course, for Worldwide, if you didn't pick up this Cooler or the Super Saiyan Goku, then now would be your next chance to do that. But I think maybe just picking them up with the Carnival coins is probably smarter. However, of course, they're all your stones. You're the one who grinded them up, so you do what you want with them. But at the end of the day, I'm a content creator, so I feel like I should advise you in the right direction. So I guess just to get right into it and answer the question of the video, no, you probably shouldn't summon for these banners just because how much Global has incoming very soon. Of course, we have Worldwide like right after the anniversary, which those banners are going to be very good. If you thought the 8th year anniversary banners were good, wait till we get those banners because they're going to be stacked. So I think you probably should save your stones because of how much Global has up and coming. It's just, that time of year, everything's kind of jam-packed, just kind of the way Global is. But that doesn't necessarily mean you don't have a shot at pulling these guys. So, of course, as most of you know, we have been getting the rainbow tickets, and what I think the smartest thing to do is to use those rainbow tickets to summon for these banners, and then, of course, that would be your shot at pulling them, and we do get a fair amount of rainbow tickets throughout the celebration, so it's not like you only do like 2 multis on each banner. So you definitely do have a pretty good shot at pulling them, considering it's just free tickets, and as I mentioned, the featured units on these banners are also pretty good as well, so, you got a pretty good shot at pulling some pretty busted units. So I guess we can just go ahead and go over the Goku's banner right now. If you are going to spend stones on Part 2 Carnival banners, I would recommend you go for Goku, just simply because he's much better than the Carnival LR Gohan. Don't get me wrong, this guy is absolutely good, and his banner is just as good, but I think the Goku's just a little bit better. He's on better teams. He's just kind of got a better kit, in my opinion. So I would say probably summon for this guy. But, alright, to go over the Goku's banner, first up we have Carnival LR Super Saiyan Goku, the Tech 1 Bird Q. I guess you got to specify now, there's so many Carnival LR Gokus. Still an amazing unit, a tank in slot 1 in pretty much any situation, and he's got the revive. So this guy's amazing, right? And then next up, we got the LR Super Saiyan Goku and Gohan. They're still very good. If you run them type advantage in these difficult red zone stages or just difficult events, they're going to be very useful, but I don't know. They don't have any guard, damage reduction, dodge, anything like that. So because they're missing that sort of tech in their kit, they definitely can fall a little bit short in terms of their defense in some situations, but still a very good unit. And then we've got the STR LR Kaioken Goku. He's really good if you want to do a lot of damage, but unfortunately his defense isn't the best. But still a very high damaging unit, so that definitely is good. And then next we have the LR Revive Vegeta into the Goku. I mean, obviously he's been out for a bit at this point, so he's not ideal. I mean, if you don't have to run him, you probably shouldn't. There's just kind of better options for his teams now. But he's still a pretty solid unit. Once you revive into Goku, he's still pretty crazy. I did a showcase on this guy not too long ago. And, he's still good, like I said, right? I mean, especially if you're reviving into Goku. And, he gets extra buffs when you're facing an extreme class enemy. Of course, most of the difficult events right now are extreme class dominated. So he's still pretty useful if you get the revive off, but he's very old at this point, so of course power creep has started to affect this guy. And then we've got LR Merge Zamasu. I'm not going to talk about him for too long. He's still really good. I mean, he's still crazy, right? All he needs is a good team, and then he's just going to be insane, right? I mean, he's still already insane, but you're going to make him even crazier. I'm telling you, we're going to get a Dokkan Fest Goku Black soon. Just wait. It's going to come, and it's going to put all of these Goku Black and Zamasu units together, and the team is just going to be busted, right? And then we've got Physical Cell. I don't know. Even with his EZA, I'm going to be honest, not really high on this guy. I don't like him. Even when he got his EZA, I wasn't a big fan of his design. I mean, he can do impressive levels of damage, and his defense can look pretty high post-super, but I don't know. I still don't really like him, right? I just feel like he's not really that impressive anymore. But if you're new to the game, if you need a really good Android unit or Android/Cell Saga unit or whatever, he's on a lot of really bad teams, so he definitely could help with some of those teams, right? And then next up we have the AGL Super Saiyan Vegeta banner unit. Not really the best. It takes him too long to build up. This guy, not really the best. This guy, I mean, he could be an alright support, I guess, but by himself he's not really that good. And then of course the rest of the units are just SRs. So there are unfeatured LRs as well. You got a shot at pulling some really good units here. Physical Goku and Piccolo pretty good. Janemba's still really good. This guy is going to be really good with his EZA. This guy is good with his EZA. This guy's really good with his EZA. So there's a couple options here and there. Obviously very good. And keep in mind, you can technically pull, Golden Frieza. Even though Golden Frieza is featured on the other banner, you can still pull him on this banner because, unfeatured LRs. And I guess same goes for, these guys or this guy. You could technically pull any LR on either banner minus the Carnival LRs. So just keep that in mind. But I guess to go over the Gohan's banner now, we got Metal Cooler. Very good. His revive, obviously still very useful. Golden Frieza. I'm probably going to get a lot of hate for saying this, so if you're a Carnival LR Gohan fan, hear me out, alright? I think LR Golden Frieza is the best unit on this banner. Look, I get it. I get it. That's a hot take, but dude, the damage reduction turn 1 is just crazy, especially because of how short events are right now. He's just perfect, right? He completely makes all of his teams really good. So while difficult content is relatively on the shorter end as it is right now, I do think this guy is probably better than the Gohan. But if you disagree with me, completely understand that. And if we do get long form difficult content, which they've been teasing for like forever now, then this guy definitely will be better because of course he's stacking. And then next up we have the LR Sand Saga Vegeta. His damage isn't really that good, but he's an AoE unit, so I guess for World Tournament that's pretty useful. And he does also have guard, and he can get up to some solid levels of defense, I guess, considering he has the guard, so he's alright. We got the physical Goku and Piccolo, already mentioned, they're still really good. AGL, Gohan, and Krillin, they kind of just need their Easy A. GT Trio, they already got their Easy A. They're solid, but they're going to age out soon, so I don't really think they're anything crazy. Int Kaba, not really that good. Tech Piccolo, dude, this guy got memed on so hard when he got released, bro. He sucks, alright? The Tech Gohan and Icarus, really bad. And then, of course, all the, featured SRs. Same thing applies, as I said, with the last banner, with the unfeatured LRs. Some good options, right? I mean, like I said, you got Beerus here. You got the Goku Black here. He's pretty good with his Easy A. So, good options, but, I mean, they're unfeatured, right? But before we end the video, I do want to mention a couple banners you should look out for if you're a global player. It's that time of year. We got a lot of banners up and coming, so I do want to go over a couple, obviously, on the global schedule. Now, some of these you probably shouldn't summon for, but we'll talk about that when we get to the specific banners. So, I guess just starting with the banner you probably shouldn't summon for, we got the Dokkan Fest Kale banner. This is coming directly after the 8th year anniversary. I won't really break down these banners too much. I'll just briefly go over them, like I said, but this is a solid banner, I guess. If you want to pick up Path to Power Kid Goku, I guess I do recommend that. He's obviously really good, especially if you did get the Golden Week units. He works very well with them. But overall, not really the best banner. And then another banner we've got up and coming to Global Dokkan is the Tanabata banner. Now, I guess technically there's 2 of these. There's the Super Saiyan 4 Goku banner. That's actually his banner. And then there's the actual Tanabata banner. So I don't recommend you summon on this, but keep in mind 8th year anniversary LRs are returning alongside LR Vegeta and Trunks. So if you want to pick up any of these guys with red coins, I do highly recommend that. And obviously because we've got 8th year anniversary going on right now on Global, keep in mind they are coming for this banner and you can pick them up with red coins. And then for just the normal Super Saiyan 4 Goku's banner, it's really good. I mean, I don't really blame you if you want to throw a couple multis at this banner. These 2 units are really good. Super Saiyan 4 Goku's really insane. The Band Unit Baby is alright, but, he's a help to GT bosses category, so I'll take it. And then a lot of these featured units are really good. Of course, Gammas are really insane. LR Vegeta and Trunks are insane. So, pretty good banner. Again, I don't blame you if you want to throw a couple multis at it. But this Tanabata banner, don't summon for. Just pick up units you want with red coins. And then one final thing I do want to mention before we call it a video. Worldwide. Worldwide is coming about the 28th of August, obviously because Birdcoo was the Carnival LR for last year's Worldwide Download Celebration, so makes sense his release date would be similar to this year's release date. So keep in mind, Global and JP players, this applies to both of you, you probably should be saving some stones for these banners, because these banners are going to be very good. They're probably going to be the best banners up to date. So yeah, I guess with all that said, we can go ahead and call it a video. Let me know what banner you are saving your stones up for. Me personally, I'm going to try and save as many stones as I can for Worldwide, because again, I know these banners are about to be stacked. We're about to get LR Vegito Blue, LR Half Corrupted Zamasu, or Carnival LR Half Corrupted Zamasu, however they do the format. And I'm going to make sure I got a lot of stones for it. So yeah, once again, that has been the video. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll catch y'all in the next one.